1848. James Marshall found a piece of glowing metal which turned out to be gold. Once rumors about the discovery had spread, thousands of people were flocking to the area struck by gold fever. The effect on Native Americans was catastrophic. They were driven off their hunting grounds, rivers were polluted, people were kept as slaves. But we can't blame them. Their furious materialism is understandable in some ways, since they all were living at a time of great poverty, and for many of them gold digging seemed to offer an escape from starvation. We live in a materialistic society where people are more worried about what we have than who we are. Society is constantly brainwashing us to buy more, because that's how it works. Our economic system says, buy things, everybody buy. It doesn't matter what you buy. Buy things you don't need with money you don't have. Don't create or produce or discover. Never save, never invest. Just buy. Our appetite for wealth and material goods isn't driven by hardship, but by our own inner discontent. We are convinced that we can buy happiness, that wealth is a path to fulfillment and well-being. We measure success in terms of quality and price of material goods we can afford. On the other hand, our mad materialism would be forgivable if there was evidence that material goods and wealth lead to happiness, but all evidence fails to show it. There is no correlation between wealth and happiness. We look for external things to try to alleviate our own inner discontent. We desire to make ourselves more whole, significant, and powerful, and we do it by wealth and possessions. One of the most infamous statements of materialism in China came from popular show If You Are the One. On a particular episode, a woman was asked by her unemployed male suitor whether she'd be willing to go on a date with him on his bike. She responded, "I would rather cry in a BMW than smile on a bike." We all know what Black Friday is. It's the day after Thanksgiving. The day when millions of people wait outside retail stores in the middle of the night in the freezing cold. Every year we see scenes of people who are trampled and injured from the rush into stores. Or Christmas. We are ruining Christmas. We search for its meaning on the shelves and think it's the most stressful and demanding day of the year because we have to buy presents for all our beloved ones. Christmas is supposed to represent happiness, love, charity, and joy. Then why does it cost so much to celebrate Christmas? It doesn't cost anything to celebrate family, friends, and traditions. I'm not saying it's bad to have nice things, but only if we don't put much value in it. If every person thinks what they essentially need, I think this cycle could stop. But materialists think the physical world is all there is. There's no spiritual realm, no invisible reality, no hell, no heaven. What you see is what you get, and when you die, that's the end. Flat line. Nothing. It doesn't work, we see, or it does work for a very short time. No matter how much we get, it's never enough. The satisfaction of one desire just creates new desires. The only real way of alleviating this is not by trying to escape it, but by trying to heal it, by true well-being, such as meaningful and challenging jobs or hobbies, or with connection with something bigger than ourselves, such as religion. Unfortunately, people will always be chasing money and power. We can't change the whole world, but we can start with ourselves. R. Butchwold said, "The best things in life aren't things. Things are replaceable, people are not."